Today, I'll speak about a topic called exercise, and you all know by this time that I love exercise, and I, in fact, always believe that exercise is the most important medicine the people can have. One can have. In fact, to decrease the incidence of all metabolic diseases, exercise is the probably the best medicine that one can ever have. And about exercise, it's not kind of a one tablet or one kind of drug prescription. There are a lot of exercise. I believe in exercise, different kind of exercise. Mostly the kind of exercise that I believe in was zone 2 exercise. I frequently call it zone 2 exercise. Most of the exercise physiologists and the exercise scientists and physiologists, they have described about zone 2 exercise. In fact, zone 1 exercise is kind of just simple walking or just simple talking is zone 1. Zone 2 is just little bit more than that. And then zone 3, zone 4 and zone 5 is the extreme kind of exercise, we should give much stress on the zone 2 exercise. Zone 2, what it really means, actually, it's a kind of aerobic exercise. It's an aerobic exercise where you start your exercise in such a pace that when two persons are doing the same exercise, they should be able to speak and they should be able to complete a sentence, but with little bit of exertion or little bit of difficulty. So what happens in zone 2 exactly? Zone 2 exercise, or kind of an aerobic exercise, where your maximum heart rate should go up to, say, 80% of your maximum heart rate. So if you have 100 heart rate baseline, then it should reach about 170 to 180 or so. So that kind of an exercise is called aerobic exercise. So it can be light jogging, it can be even be a little fast walking, or it can be cycling, anything. And you don't need any extravagant instruments for doing this. You can simply walk, you can simply jog with your friend, with your wife, or with your son, and then do it for, say, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes every day, minimum for say 4 to 5 days in a week. Then your slowly, this is your aerobic endurance capacity, the exercise, your physical endurance will increase, and this, in fact, this is the foundation of your good health. What happens in zone 2 exercise? In zone 2 exercise, you metabolize basically glucose or fat in the mitochondria. Unlike the anaerobic kind of exercise where you do lift up and all, where you start producing lactate. Here you don't produce too much of it, don't produce too much of a lactate. You will produce lactate, but in a very low amount. That lactate is, say, around, biochemically speaking, 1.7 to 2 millimole per liter. So nowadays, some wearables are available, lactometer wearables are available. You can check the lactate level while jogging or while running, and then if it goes beyond 2, then it's no longer an aerobic exercise or zone 2 exercise. Then you should slow your pace. So it's like that. So when you do this kind of exercise, your mitochondria are rejuvenated. In fact, there is a concept called mitochondrial biogenesis. Your new mitochondria are produced, and old mitochondria that are not functioning well, they ultimately go into mitophagy, meaning these mitochondria, the damaged mitochondria, they disappear, and then new mitochondria starts forming. So when you do all this, this zone 2 exercise, it's beneficial for all the chronic diseases. It will improve your metabolic health. You will have a metabolic flexibility. Instead of using, say, glucose, you will be burning more fat while doing this exercise. Do it for at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes every day, at least 4 to 5 days in a week. Then it will improve your metabolic health.